Hey, greetings everyone, GleeCon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are picking up where we left off with Talanji. She ran Gnomeregan, she's still level 30. Says she's in Stranglethorn Vale. I guess because she's probably in Booty Bay, now that I think about it. Farinell is still there, too. He hasn't run the dungeon yet, but man, they are just lagging. Nobody else. Oh, Callie's only 31. So we are all in that ballpark with characters, but we ran all of Gnomeregan with her last time, and so this time we're going to jump in and turn in the quest from that. So stay a while and listen. On the very last episode, we finished off the second book in the art series, The Art of the World of Warcraft, and we will be picking up a new book tomorrow, the next art book. So my guess, I don't know, I have to look. My guess is that it's Art of Burning Crusade, but there, like I said before, there are some kind of random ones in there too, so it could be one of those randos. She has 6 quests right now, 3 to turn in from Gnomeregan, and let's get going on that. So first we're going to talk to Scooty.
Hello, adventurer. I am Master Engineer Scooty.
Same quest for the Alliance. I don't think the text is different. Let's see.
I suppose you should be rewarded for bringing Kernaby back to us in one piece, adventurer. If you go back to Gnomeregan, these might give you the edge you'll need in defeating that good-for-nothing backstabber, Mechaneer Thermoplug.
It's kind of weird. It's almost like they just assumed that you were going to go in, do that escort quest, leave, and then go back and run the dungeon for real. So kind of a weird approach to quest dialogue. Oh, she's getting... Bags are getting full. Uh-oh, let's see if I can make the... Let's see if I can make the boat, because we've got to go to Orgrimmar for the other 2 quests. Let's see, run, girl, run, run. Don't leave boat. I didn't see it. Hopefully it was just kind of arriving. We made it. Hooray. Alright, so we do have to... Oh, he looks cool with his little... These are corporals, so they're PvPers. So we're going to take the boat over to Orgrimmar, and we'll mess around a little bit in there. Do I have any smelting I could do? No, I've got that single silver. She kind of keeps her ore off to the side, but there wasn't really any ore we were picking up while we were in Gnomeregan. Alright, so we did that. That was the escort quest. We have the other 2. One is the Rig Wars. That will reward us with, yes, an upgrade, a solid upgrade for a rogue, the Trip Runner Dungarees, so that will help her be much better. And then Return of the Ring will give her a ring. Her 2 rings are kind of weak. She has this 3 strength agility, so if it's an upgrade, it would be the 3 agility, 1 stamina, which I do think if it's the same as the Alliance version, it's better than that. It's not amazing. Hopefully these 2 quests will at least get her within spitting distance of level 31, but I'm not even going to hold my breath on that. So once we get to Ratchet here, we do have to fly to Orgrimmar because her hearth is set to Booty Bay, unfortunately. And then that will be it. We will finally be done. Now, I'm not fully done because off camera I still have to run this with Farinell. So by tomorrow when we're starting our new book, I will be really wrapping up my Gnomeregan runs. Thank goodness I am getting burnt on that dungeon. It's just so long, too. Like, Scarlet Monastery. Now, the thing that's going to get us on Scarlet Monastery is the quest pickup is significantly longer. Like, the quest pickup for this is... For Alliance, it was moderate. Because there was a lot of them, and there was some that we had to do. But the quest pickup for Horde was, like, nothing. And quest turn-in is moderate. It's about as moderate, especially for Alliance with the ring and everything, about as moderate as it's going to get, but nothing really... oh, I almost fell in the water. Nothing really, like, just to worry about. It's all quest turn-in is usually the easiest. But for Scarlet Monastery, the quests, there aren't that many quests, but both Alliance and Horde do have a pain in the butt. Now, for the Horde, we've technically already done them. So, it does mean with the couple characters that I have off camera, that I did it off... Like, I think for Varrock and for Muln, we already did the whole Test of Lore series that is in Thousand Needles. I kind of want to pick those up for the other classes, but that does mean I'm going to have to take Talanji here, which is good. She needs the XP, and Farinel. They both need the XP. I might just do it for that reason alone. She's going to have to take them through the Test of Lore series off camera. The only good thing is, like I said, I just had a half day today, which is why I'm going to be putting this episode out a little earlier. After a long work week and a long night last night, I just did a half day. And now I'm stoked. It's my daughter's birthday today too. One of my two daughters, she's turning 23, I think. Jeez, my second oldest is now turning 23, so I'm getting old. So I wanted to bust this out earlier too, so that we can. I will be free later on to hang out with the family because they're coming over, my kids and all that stuff. But happy birthday, Faith, out there. She will never watch this ever. Actually, of all my kids, I don't know. I don't think she would ever watch. She would not give two craps about the actual content, but maybe from like, she's into like the whole social media. So she's always trying to give me advice on like how I could increase my reach. And so maybe like if she ever got involved on that side of things and was like, you know, Dad, I could really help you. Maybe she would overhear content. So tiny chance one day she overhears this birthday shout out. So happy birthday, Faith. Mom's making good dinner for you tonight, and I will be here to help you eat it. All right, so when we go back here to Orgrimmar, which is where the other two turn-ins are, we have one that is Rig Wars. We'll turn that one in, and then Return of the Ring. Now, Return of the Ring is like the others. It's going to cost us some money. I'm pretty sure it costs a moss agate. We'll check the bank on the way in to see if I have one of those. And it will cost a silver bar. I don't need this white punch card. Let me trash that. The silver bar, I did get a silver ore. So we can smelt that silver bar. So that's good. Because that's one of the things that's required. So the only thing is, we'll check for the moss agate as we run in. She doesn't have a ton of money right now. I mean, 5 gold is nothing to sneeze at, and she's recently gotten all her skills, so she hasn't even hit the halfway point of her earning before she needs to buy talents again, or not talents, skills. I don't know. Yeah, she's in the middle of learning this precision, so also for the next 4 levels, she's getting a all-important increase to chance to hit. Yeah, I was increasing her wool, but she's not going to Arathi anytime soon. And she has the, we just don't have any, she doesn't have the mats to work on her engineering. So she's a little bit behind our others. Now, I don't know what we're going to do I think what I might do, there is a chance, I'm not certain, but there's a chance I start, if we fully run out of content where I'm just playing this, I'm on the fence. I may start the Burning Crusade run in concordance with it because the material is actually overlapped. And we would get a head start on that, but I'm gonna see. I might just really get into grind sweat mode on this. So first let's check the bank and then see if I have a moss agate. If I do, we're all set. We don't have to spend any money.
With a goblin?
Of course I do not. I do have tin. Let's put, I guess, some of these in there. She doesn't have a bag, so there's no point there. Oh yeah, might as well toss that. It didn't work. I have silver contacts. That can sell. I'm gonna spend that. Sell that. She has to be 31, and then I would gain this. Her current helmet. Yeah, that would be an upgrade. Course blasting powder. Oh, I already have a 20 stack. I don't really need to be making that. She's just so jacked. I guess I could throw out the lucky rocket cluster. Oh, and she keeps all of her... Actually, you know what? I'm glad I looked at that because I do need my hammer. I should keep my hammer and my wrench here. I don't know why I don't keep it. It's because her bags stink. Okay, let's take some... The stones, sure. Don't need to keep those. That's... Oh, I already had a stack of that. That's a bit much. Heavy blasting powder, sure. Sure, I can make another coarse blasting powder, but I have plenty of that. This gun I was keeping in case she learned how to use guns, which I do want her to learn that. It'll be a little bit better than she'd have to buy some bullets, but I could do that. Actually, I could do all that. Let's find out. Let's do that. While we're up here turning this in, let's talk to the weapon trainer. I don't remember if you learn guns here in Orgrimmar, but it's a strong bet that you do. We do have to buy a Moss Agate, so that's going to set us back. That's lame. What I'm really going to be bummed about is if...
Greetings, travelers.
So 3 silver in that. I will really be bummed if I buy this. That's not really what we need. Yeah, the 86 with nature spell damage on the armor. That's trash. Okay, I don't need the wand or sword or any of these. Okay, so a lot of trash. That's good. I forgot that I actually need... Oh, she needs to... Got the flash powder. I think there's like a blinding powder you need too. Oh, maybe she doesn't have that move yet. Yeah, she must not have it yet. That's the ring I need to keep. Copper modulator, that could actually go back in the bank. These are all kind of sort of trash. Oh, I should... Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna sell this blasting powder, I feel like. Who cares? And that single rough stone. Now the silk. Okay. And she's got a lot of just rando things. I'm going to sell this stupid copper modulator too. I don't care. That I hope she grows into. We need that. This we got to forge. Quest item. Quest item. That will go in my bullet slot if I learn guns. So that means I'm a little bit worried that the gun spot will need to be at Thunder Bluff. In which case I'll be sitting on that for a little while more. We need Moss Agate. 87, yep. So that's about where it was last time too. So it costs almost an entire gold to complete this quest. Then you tack on the 30 silver too. And now I have seen it come cheaper. You could shop it around. Every once in a while, you'll get lucky, and when you're cleaning your items, the Moss Agate will come out of the gnomish cleaning machine or whatever. And then also every once in a while, you'll get a drop. A Moss Agate will drop from some of the mobs. And I have needed... I've clicked need on the Moss Agate before, knowing that this quest is coming up. So... I don't feel bad about it, because you're essentially saving yourself almost to gold. That's a bit high though. I think I'm increasing the market for it by the fact of how many times I've done this stupid quest lately. I'm causing inflation in the World of Warcraft universe. Alright, so let's turn it in. The good thing is, we have all the mats. We'll be able to just quick turn over. We won't have to run back and forth to the bank. It's going to cost us another 30 silver, so... This will have cost us over a gold for this ding-dong of a quest. I wish I would hit 31, because then I could put this archer's cap on. I don't know why... Oh, I see. The archer's cap has nothing to do with the stats. It's the eagle. Intelligence and stamina. Which is whatever. I do need someone to go back to 1,000 Needles, finish those quests off, and... They've got to be someone that can handle, like I said, a 44. It's got to be someone that gets mighty close to level 40. It's the only way to do it, because you need the Zanzil's mixture to really finish the zone. So, yeah, you pretty much got to be like level 40. All right, let's do the
You
return
have
of the
earned
ring.
the privilege of training with a higher instructor. Go see my pal Rochik there.
You can still train me.
Be good. Hey, how you doing?
All right, return of the ring. You'd think that we would find the way on our own to outdo those filthy little gnomes. I would even wager that they stole that ring from us to begin with. Those greasy Yes? You need something?
A ring from Gnomeregan? Let's see. Not mine, but interesting. The Gnomeregan thing couldn't have happened to a nicer bunch of numbskulls. For years they're a joke, and now almost overnight they're making better rigs than us. Dark Iron Dwarves had the ring? That's even more interesting. You know, maybe the gnomes stole their crazy golem plans and modified them. Those Dark Irons, they definitely want some major payback. It's certainly worth investigating. You know, about that ring.
About that ring?
No. I'm not all of the sudden saying that the ring is mine. I normally don't do this, but your information about the Dark Irons was very useful. I'll improve your ring for you, better than whomever made this simple little thing could have ever done. Probably some gnome. If you bring me a bar of silver, a moss agate, and 30 silver coins for my trouble, I'll add a silver and agate lattice to the ring that will strengthen the magic inside of it. Interested?
All right, so the little bit of change we're getting in the lore is that the ring itself very likely could be the same ring rather than it magically being a goblin-made ring. They're insinuating it's the same ring that you would need, that you found from the gnomes. That was made by the guy in Ironforge. So same cost, though. The quest is essentially the same. You bring the ring back. It will be a exact same ring, except now it's called Nog's Gold Ring. So it's a little bit of a different name. But it costs the 30 silver, the silver bar, and the moss agate. But crud, I forgot to forge my silver. So let's go do that real quick. That's not a huge major thing, but so all you do is really give it a +5 to stamina. So you are paying, I guess that's what you ask yourself. Would I pay over 1 gold to add +5 stamina to my stats? Not forever, but on gear. So I guess in the short term, and give yourself a little XP, because if you look, we're at 83% now. We're getting there.
What's up?
Nog's Ring redo.
Be good.
Do you have the materials I need? I can't improve on this design without everything I asked for.
Here's your ring. Better than before? Thanks again for the information about those Dark Iron Dwarves. This seems like a reasonable lead as to how those gnomes suddenly were struck with goblin-like inspiration.
Yeah, I guess that's part of it. So what we're doing is, since I'll be taking off my bounty hunter ring, I'll be trading the 3 agility for 4 spirit and 8 stamina. I feel like
Have a good one.
At this level, with her as frail as she is, I'll take it. So cool. I have Nog's golden ring. Brings me up on the HP.
Yo.
And let's do the other one.
Keep it real.
I don't see any blueprints. Did you hide them somewhere on your body, or are you just standing around here to irritate me?
I knew you could do it, adventurer. Sovik, on the other hand, he had his doubts. Now that we have the blueprints in our possession, it is only a matter of time before we figure out all of the gnomish innovations that went into the creation of the rig, and make them goblin innovations for our new shredder models.
All right, so it says there's a little bit of a
Keep it real.
lie here, because it said you'd gain 6 stamina. That's not true. We're going to gain 2 stamina, and we're sacrificing the 4 intellect, which is nothing, to gain 3 strength and 18 agility. So even without the agility, I would do it, and 33 points of armor. So much improved. So she's gained like over 100 hit points, or about 100 hit points or so, in this exchange.
You have earned
I will
the privilege
absolutely
of training
take
with
it.
a higher instructor. Go see my pal Rochik there.
But
Hello,
she did
adventurer.
not level
If
up.
you don't see it in my shop, chances are good I can get it.
Nothing I can do about that. She didn't get it. So I can sell my other pants. Those 2 combined for 7 silver. Poor girl. She's broke. And the only other thing I would suggest right now is we can check the Arm of Legend and see if she can learn guns. And I can put the bullet and gun on there, but otherwise, she's good. She's so close to wearing that cap. I really want that for her. Let's see what we can learn here. Let's spend a little money. So I can learn bows. Sure, only 9 silver. Why not? And he can teach me fist weapons. So whatever. We can't realistically take that. That means guns have to be Thunder Bluff. So we're a little bit. That's a little lame.
What's beyond your mind?
But whatever, it is what it is. So she's stuck there, but we have another episode in the pipe 5x5, and next time we're going to start the pickup for the Alliance. So you'll get to see firsthand just how long the Scarlet Monastery pickup quest chain is. It's a little bit long and it's a little bit difficult, and there's some traveling involved. So that quest will actually be like a full-length episode quest as we set that up, and I'll have to run it with all those 5 characters off. I think the Horde is a little bit easier, so the Horde's getting the benefit of a better quest intro. Razorfen Crawl, I don't quite remember, so we'll see. All right, we have another one in the pipe 5x5. Thanks everybody so much for watching and for listening. We'll see you all next time on Lore of Warcraft.